The final concert of the fall season, the last concert of 2025. Woohoo! Anyone here for the first time? Yeah, right. Good, thank you. We're glad you're here. I was doing yeah, right, because my husband waved his hand and said he was here for the first time. Not. Anyway, thank you all for coming, and you didn't come to listen to me, so what are we calling you anyway?
We are John, Trish,
Okay. John Kirk, Trish Miller, Mark Murphy. I wasn't sure if you were using a name.
And we also want to invite Joy to come up on stage and start with us, if you would. The first song, yes, indeed. Yes. She's such a fine singer and a fine, fine director of old songs. And so we want to say thank you for all you do to keep this place going, Joy. And please come and enjoy the music with us. Come on up. Okay.
The hardest working woman in showbiz.
You get to use my mic.
Are you using it with me?
No, well, I might chime in at the end of the song. But
Okay.
I'm going to have a real voice start.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry New Year.
More light. Yeah, we're going for the solstice.
We're going to borrow some things that we've known for many years from different Christmas programs and holiday programs and lessons and carols programs that we've done over the years. And we're going to invoke the memory of several dear friends no longer with us, and also invoke the memory of some friends that are still with us. So this is a song I used to sing with Linda Schrade. And so we're going to do this song together with Joy, and it's really a pretty little tune. No, I think I got it. Let me. Good. No, don't give me that key, because that's not the key I'm going to do it. It's F. Oh, that's even better. Good. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in the ships, all 3, on Christmas Day in the morning? 'Twas Joseph and his fair lady on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. 'Twas Joseph and his fair lady on Christmas Day in the morning. Saint Michael was the steering man on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Saint Michael was the steering man on Christmas Day in the morning. Oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. Yeah. Joy Meditaire.
stay in the morning.
Nice. We have a little bit of an old-time kind of Christmas song.
For many, many years, John did Mountain Snow and Mistletoe, a show with Chris Shaw and Bridget Ball. And we were going to do a WMHT TV show that was through Chris and Bridget's organization up in the Adirondacks with WMHT. And there were a couple other people. Susan Trump was a part of it. I know so many of you know her. And it was October when we were going up to film it, so it would be ready for broadcast. And so we're like, well, what are we going to do? I mean, all these other people know all these Christmas songs, and we haven't.
Well, they said, what songs are you going to do?
Yeah.
We're trying to make a set list, and every song we mention, they go, well, she's doing that.
She's doing that.
He's
Yeah,
doing that. He's
they
doing
have
that.
similar taste to us. So I said, let's write one. I think it's the time of year where we're waiting for the light, and we could work on that, but we could like just maybe even mention some of the lines from other Christmas songs that mention the light. And so as we're going up, John's thinking of this stuff, and I'm writing, and the windy, he's driving, but the windy roads and me looking down is not a good combination. But somehow we came up with this song, and we've played it every Christmas ever since, and that was a lot of years ago. And so you'll hear this song, which is a Adirondack Road song called Waiting for the Light.
All right, here we go. Fed the horse, stored the plow, closed the barn up tight. It's in the bleak midwinter now, waiting for the light. Mountain air, northern light, snow hangs on a pine. Silent night, a holy night, waiting for a sign. Shepherds watch their flocks by night on the first Noel. Angels we have heard on high, a song we all know well. Now we all have gathered here, the firelight so bright. Came upon a midnight clear, waiting for the light. A memorable time of doing that song was with Cedar Stanistreet and his sister Joy on Melodies of Christmas. And Cedar is now 40, but at the time he was 12. And we were in Proctor's, and
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
it seems, yeah, it couldn't be that long ago. And we do this song, and the producers of Channel 6, they come up and go, "Could you get Joy to smile?"
She's such
Joy's
a
like-
pretty girl.
She's
But
just
she
staring
was
at
very
the fiddle, and
serious
she's
about her
like,
playing.
it's one of those
Yes.
things, when you're learning fiddle, you just stare at it till what you want comes out. It's really hard to get. And so Joy was, so we went back to practice a little more before the show, and I said, Joy, how does this thing start? She goes, and she plays, and we get playing, and I get to Fed the horse, and I said, "Fred the horse stole a plow."
It didn't make her smile, though.
It didn't make her smile. But at the end, I said, "When shepherds wash their socks by night."
That made her smile.
And that made her smile. And that was a good, so I tried that a couple times. And that seemed to work. So anyway, we get, it happens at halftime, sort of, at the Melodies of Christmas. They bring out the special act. And so the Empire State Youth Orchestra is all up there on the stage at Proctor's, and all Liz Bishop and everybody's up there, doing their Channel 6 thing. And
Sarah Milanovic was a fiddler in there.
she was in the orchestra. Sarah was in the orchestra as a youth fiddler in the Empire State Youth Orchestra. And so they go, go. They give us the TV cue. The director comes with headphones and a clipboard and goes like this. And we start playing, and I look right in the camera, and I said, "Fred the horse," instead of "Fed the horse, stored the plow." I was like, "Fred the horse, stored the plow." Spy-eyed. And then at the very end, I said, "Oh, thank goodness that's over." At the end, I went, "Shepherds watch their flocks by night." I almost said socks by night.
Yeah, slocks.
Their slocks by night. Yes.
We heard Frank Orsini sing that song.
Oh, fantastic.
great.
Accompanied himself on his violin.
Oh, my gosh,
that's
I
wonderful.
absolutely love that. That's great. Oh,
The McCrells.
Concert, yeah.
I just,
Royalty?
he did, and they
He's
paid
actually
them.
paid some.
Yeah, they actually paid them. It's the only time they got royalties when the McCrells recorded something.
Well,
which is
actually,
wonderful.
John also got royalties for "This Is a Song About a Duck, Quack." There's a song that
Let's not talk about that song.
that's his big hit.
I'd like to be known for some other things besides. I'll sing. So this is a quack. Okay. I'll sing you a song about a duck.
Quack,
Isn't it just your luck?
quack, quack,
Just your luck. A song about a duck, and the duck goes.
quack, quack, quack. It's a hit.
It's enough said.
Well, the next thing we're going to do is a couple of songs we learned with John being a part of the Vanover Caravan. And Mark plays with the ensemble and has for many years also. And there's a dance that they do to the Evening of the Roses, or Erev Shashol Shamim. And when my family was first meeting John and his family, my brother said, "Are they Jewish?" And I don't think so. They grew up like Scottish Presbyterian, goes way back in his family and stuff. And my brothers would shake their head. They go, "Boy, his mom really looks Jewish, and John with that nose does." Well, Bill Vanover, after John was playing this, one of the first years that he was doing it, he said, "You are a Jew."
Yes.
And so he's going to
declared
put on
official.
his yarmulke here and play these two tunes for you. The second one is called Zimir Atik.
Yeah. Second one's a dance tune.
Thank you.
Detsena el habusatan Nor besanim ulevona Reaglech mifitan Laila yored leat Ruach roshan noshva Hava el chash tachshir balad Zemer Shachar homayonav Roshech laletel alim Bichel haboker shoshana Eketefenu li Laila yored leat Varuach shoshan noshva Hava el hashlach shir balad Zemer shel ahava All right, now from the sublime to the ridiculous.
Another road song. We were talking about self-driving vehicles and decided that it'd be really dangerous for some pickup truck drivers who were giving us a hard time on Route 81 on the drive that we were doing that particular night. And so I was driving. He started making notes about how his pickup let him down. Well, it's the first self-driving Ford pickup, and the song tells the story, and it's a pathetic country song. Just take it away, John.
Well, I'm just a good old country boy with my girl, my dog, and truck. But one day that pickup broke down on me, so I tried to change my luck. Well, I went down to the dealer and I saw it, and oh my Lord, well, I bought it right there and then, the world's first self-driving Ford.
What could go wrong?
Well, it was a revelation to sit behind the wheel. I could take a nap, I could drink a beer, I could even eat a meal. Well, I must have got so obnoxious, always being drunk and sometimes rude, that my girl left. She took the dog and my pickup left me too. You know that pickup let me down, went up and drove away. I wish someone pick up a pickup truck if they see it along the way. That anomaly with autonomy has left me high and dry. Yeah, my truck up and left me, and I still don't know why. Well, I guess that it got tired of hearing me sing my country songs. I can't help it when I hear Wynette, Webb, or Willie, I just have to sing along. Well, I guess the day finally came when I changed my choice to singing Taylor Swift and a Justin Bieber songs at the top of my voice. Well, my pickup let me down, went up and drove away. I wish someone pick up a pickup truck if they see it along the way. That anomaly with autonomy has left me high and dry. Yeah, my truck up left me, and I still don't know why. Well, one day I woke up behind the wheel. The GPS said we'd arrive, so I got out and stretched my legs. It felt good after the long drive. But then the door slammed shut, it locked itself, the transmission kicked in gear, and as the truck drove off, it honked its horn. I swear it said, "Goodbye, dear." Well, that pickup let me down, went up and drove away. I wish someone pick up the pickup truck if they see it along the way. That anomaly with autonomy had left me high and dry. You know, the truck up and left me, and I still haven't got a clue.
You got that part right.
Well, if I hadn't had my flip phone, I'd still be standing there today. So I called the police and told my tale. They had this to say. Well, a truck by that description had been seen by a couple of hicks heading west down the road with a woman and a dog down Route 66. You know, that pickup let me down, went up and drove away. I wish someone pick up a pickup truck if they see it along the way. That anomaly with autonomy has left me high and dry. Yeah, my truck up and left me, and I still don't know why. Mandatory modulation. But then my truck came home for Christmas. Makes me want to cry. It's sitting out in the garage now, planning its next drive. Well, my girl's still gone, but I got a new dog. He's out howling at the moon. Yeah, my truck came home for Christmas, and I'm no longer blue. But you know that pickup let me down, went it up and drove away. I wish someone pick up my pickup truck if they'd seen it along the way. That anomaly with autonomy had left me high and dry. But then my truck came home for Christmas, and I no longer cry. That truck steered me wrong. Truck left me flat. That truck gave me the drive shaft. Nothing but taillights.
Well, on a gentler note here, I hope we're going to ask you to sing with us a call and response style of song. We learned a lot of tunes from Ruth Crawford Seeger's book, Songs for Christmas, and they were from the South. She put this book together, was it the 40s, 1940s, John?
30s.
30s, okay. Well, this is one of several that we learned, and it's called All on a Christmas Morning. We start in with Three Kings Came A-Riding from the East, and everybody joins in to sing with us. What?
This is from the south of Ireland, Robbie O'Connell.
I've got the wrong story behind it. Okay, well, tell them, because I should give them the right information.
No, he's your boyfriend. You can take it.
Robbie O'Connell is a magnificent singer. He and Mick Maloney did many, many years of music and touring together, including in the 1980s when I got to travel with them with the Green Grass Cloggers to countries in South and Central America. And it was really fun because he's such a fine singer, and the people that played the music also added so much to the dance program that we presented. But this particular song I thought was one of the Ruth Crawford Seekers, and I was mistaken. This is All on a Christmas Morning. It's still a call and response, and so the first line is just as the day was dawning. And so the second line then is All on a Christmas Morning. And we'll set it up so you hear how it goes. Oh, three kings came a-riding from the east, just as the day was dawning, a newborn prince of kings to meet, all on a Christmas morning. You got the idea. That's great. A fiery star, it guided them, just as the day was dawning. It brought them on to Bethlehem, all on a Christmas morning. They came to a stable there, just as the day was dawning, and found a newborn infant there, all on a Christmas morning. You want to play it?
Okay.
And on their knees they fell down, just as the day was dawning. The child, he sweetly smiled on them, all on a Christmas morning. 3 gifts they gave him to behold, just as the day was dawning. Frankincense and myrrh and gold, all on a Christmas morning. 3 kings came a-riding from the east, just as the day was dawning. The newborn Prince of Kings to see, all Our author is Robbie O'Connell.
Yes. So Mark and I are going to do a song. The words are by an old song that it's sung often at Christmas in Christian churches. Words are by Christina Georgina Rossetti from 1872 and melody by Gustav Holst. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago, angels and archangels, they have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim throng at the air, but his mother only in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with a What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can, I give him, give my heart. Now we're going country on you.
Well, this next song, Willie Nelson and Roy Orbison have sung it the way it's supposed to be sung. But I just love to sing along with them, and I hope you'll sing along with me on this happy and sad song of the season. Pretty paper.
Don't start again. Just go so Mark can join us. He'd like to be in on this too.
Pretty paper,
Pretty ribbons of blue,
wrap your presents to your darling crowded streets, busy feet hustle by him. Downtown shoppers, Christmas is nigh. But there he sits, all alone on the sidewalk, hoping you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, much too busy. You're in a hurry, my, how time does fly. And in the distance, the ringing of laughter. In the midst of the laughter, he cries.
Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue.
Wrap your presents to your darlings from you.
Pretty pencils
To write I love you. Oh, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue.
wrap your presents to your darling from you.
Pretty pencils to write.
Pretty pencils to write I love you. Oh, pretty paper,
Pretty ribbons of blue.
everybody, here we go. A pretty paper, pretty
Ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you.
pretty pencils to write I love you. Oh, pretty paper,
Pretty ribbons of blue.
lovely. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm reminded that several years ago we went down to Northern Virginia for an end of September wedding in Northern Virginia near Leesburg on Route 7 and near where Trish grew up. It was like end of October. And Trish and I were down to play for her sister's daughter's wedding, and we were going to play in the ceremony, and we had picked out some lovely tunes, which we played all these pretty lovely Irish tunes, and then we had nothing else. We sort of went, oh, let's play that one again. Kind of, we were starting stuff over because the bride wasn't there because it had snowed like 6 inches.
Her dad wasn't there was the problem. The bride was
the
there
bride was
plenty of
there.
time, but her dad had to drive farther, and he came from Manassas over to Leesburg, and he had to go through snowy.
He had to come.
Roads.
He had to come 3 miles, and it was totally snowed in, 6 inches in Northern Virginia. So that we said, well, we know what song to do, and it goes like this. We're just going to start it.
And please sing with us on it.
When the weather outside is frightful and the fire is so delightful, and since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. So with the lights turned way down low, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight,
all the way home I'll be warm. Well, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. bought some fish for Friday. So as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let it snow, dear.
Snow, dear.
Reindeer.
Yes, dear. I don't care if it snows.
Mark Murphy on bass here. And cello. Mark, when did you live in Altamont? Tell us a little bit about your years.
We moved to Altamont in 1965 from Lake Placid and into a house that Doc and Nancy bought for $8,500 and proceeded to dig out the foundation at one point, replace it over the course of 2 years, and put a garage on it, bigger, higher, all sorts of
Building projects.
building projects, foundation walls on the outside. Anyway.
That's great.
Well, I know when I first met both of them, they were playing music with Frank Orsini and Walt Michael, and they made an album with the song Stepstone on it, and I think on one of those walls in Altamont, they all got on a different level of stone and got their picture taken for the album cover.
They sure did.
Stepstone, and I think Mark took the picture, and he's here tonight
Mark did the
too.
cover, Mark Schmidt.
So these neighbors haven't gone too far apart from each other.
Give a shout out to my mom, Nancy, who's watching online.
Happy holidays,
Merry Christmas,
Nancy.
Nancy.
Maybe Nancy remembers Mark and I sitting playing tunes for Doc. I mean, that went on for hours and hours. We played every tune we knew. It was amazing. He transcribed them all and made some beautiful educational materials with those tunes. It was great. All right, so we are going to we're gonna tune up. Trish is gonna, and I'm gonna tell a story. I think. I'm trying to think of one quick. We've become Vermontsters. Trish and I have moved to Vermont from Greenfield Center, New York, and we've moved to Bennington, Vermont. And we live
Not far.
where we can hear 3 waterfalls across the street from our house going by at night. Yeah. Many trips to the bathroom. I'm getting used to doing that now at a certain age, and I'm blaming it on the waterfalls. That was not a good story. I should have told that story. You did tune that much faster than normal, though. I didn't.
We're gonna play these couple of tunes and then take a little break, but come back with more sing-alongs and other songs. And the first one's A Cold Frosty Morning. We certainly have seen a couple of those this week.
You want to tell what's going on over at the old record table?
Oh, yes, I do. We moved so many things, including a lot of the CDs from our own collection, but a lot of our own CDs that nobody really needs anymore unless they have a car like mine that still has a CD player in it. And so we decided that we would ask you if you'd like to take a CD, please do. We'd like to give them out so that people can listen to them, and we're not just storing them with all the other boxes we're storing. And we also will take a donation if you'd like to make it, and we'll share some of that donation with Old Songs also and keep this wonderful place happening. So you can come and see. There's not only the variety of John and Trish CDs, but there's also one that was part of that Cafe Lena show that I mentioned earlier with David Kippeth and Linda Schrade and Addie and Olin and John and I. And on that, we actually sing a lot of the same things that we're doing here tonight. It's called Peace and Goodwill. And I didn't print out a whole lot of covers for the CDs that I have of that, but if you bring your cell phone up, I have a cover, and you can take a picture of the cover of it and have the CD and take home some peace and goodwill.
But I mean, that's actually all they're getting is the CD. because there's no package for
There's
the
no
CD.
package for the
No,
CD.
it's just the disc.
But that's okay. It doubles. John says if you put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, makes a lovely candy dish for the holidays. But
That's
I
from Kevin
recommend you
McCrell.
listen to it first.
That's one of my favorite Kevin McCrell discs. It makes a lovely nut dish, he says. Okay, so this is Cold Frosty Morning, and then we'll play a tune called Breaking Up Christmas, which is about taking down the decorations, which is traditionally done on 12th day of Christmas on the 6th of January in Lexington, Virginia. And so folks down there that play old-time fiddle music made up this tune, and they call it Breaking Up Christmas because it's breaking up and taking down all the decorations. And our record for that is February 2nd, Groundhog Day. We finally got to taking down Christmas decorations. That is fine with me, that they just stay up there. All right. Thanks, everybody.
So on your right is wonderful things to eat and drink, and on your left, of course, is the John Trish Mark Mall. So Christmas is coming, Hanukkah's coming, Kwanzaa's coming, all the holidays are coming. Shop now, shop early, shop often. We'll see you in a bit. sing you a song and a song of the sea. Away, rye-ho. Anyway, so the first concert in our spring season is Sean Dager, who has done some great, he was here last year and brought him back because people loved Sean. So he does a lot of sea shanties, and that was just a line or two from one. And then Cecilia, a group from Quebec, will be our second concert in the spring series. But there will be a postcard that will come out, hopefully to all of you. If you haven't signed up on our mailing list, please do so. And we will send you occasional emails, send you postcards, and all of that good stuff. And now, without further ado, what's your names again? Yeah, John, Trish, and Mark.
The string band Sleigh-ride. We've been remembering some friends, and one of the songs that's on the little, oh, there's still so many left. Please, you must have to, you could put little strings on them and hang them on the tree. They have Dave Kippeth and Linda Schrade. For Linda Schrade's voice alone, you should definitely take one for each of the neighbors on either side of you. So we're going to do a song that we learned from Dave Kippeth that is written by Steve Weisberg, and it was recorded by many people, but John Denver maybe has the most famous version of this song called Christmas for Cowboys. And there's a part in it where you're gonna do a little cowboy cooing. You're gonna coo for the coos.
We're going to help the cows to sleep with a soothing ooh.
I was driving over to Bennington, Vermont, because I've worked there since 1998. I would drive over. First, it was 1 day a week. Then I was working there 2 days a week, and then 3 days a week, and 4 days a week. And Trish was like, "Let's move."
Now it's 7 days a week.
So yeah, now it's 7 days a week. Maybe it was a mistake to move. Anyway, there is a beautiful place near White Creek, New York, and there's a pretty little road. White Creek Road is beautiful, but Waits Hill Road is this little road you can take a little cut over if you're coming south from Cambridge, and there's a farm at this one bend in a dirt road. And the first time that I took the road, it's such a beautiful view from the top of the hill. When I came down, there were 3 really large Herefords just sticking their heads over a fence and eating hay. And they were beautiful, and the sun was glinting on them. And I rolled down my window and stopped. No traffic at all. And I go, "Good morning, ladies." And we just had this lovely talk and visit with them, and they were quite beautiful and very content to be chewing away. And I got addicted to doing this. There's only 2 today. There's 3. And then this went on for years. And I thought, well, they're not getting bigger. They're not milkers. Someday they're not going to be there. So I stopped this fellow who lives up the hill, and I said, "What's going on with these cows?" He goes, "Well, there were 5. And this farmer had put in his will that these cows should be let them live out their natural lives in this most idyllic setting. And so he left his children these cows to feed every day and take care of and all that. And when I finally met a woman taking care of the cows one day, she was out there, Renee is her name, and she was out taking care of these cows, and I got to hop over the fence, gingerly hop over this fence. She goes, "Don't touch that." And I go, "Okay." And I got over there, and I got to take those Holsteins, have this sort of great little curly pow of hair, like I grabbed, "How you doing?" and pet them, and just love these cows. And she said, "Yeah, my parents, they've passed away." And they've outlived her parents, and now the grandkids are taking care of these cows. Well, the last one has passed away, and her name was Babe, and she was 28 years old, just quite elderly for a cow. But for her last year of her life, they got her a goat. So she had a goat friend named Eliza, and now Eliza has 2 little goats that are keeping her busy. Anyway, I named her, the last cow, I named her Miku, M-I-K-U. And people said, oh, what does that mean in Japanese? I go, no, it's Scottish. That's Miku. That's Miku. So you're gonna coo for the coos in this song a little bit, a little cowboy yodel to keep them calm at night so they don't stampede. Here we go now. It's tall in the saddle to spend Christmas Day, driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts given today. Ours is the sky and the wide open plains. Well, it's back in the cities, they have different ways. Football and eggnog and Christmas parades. I'll take the blanket and I'll take the reins. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains. Campfire for warmth as we stop for the night. The stars overhead are the Christmas tree lights. The winds sing a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains. Oh, but it's tall in the saddle to spend Christmas Day, driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. So many gifts have been opened today. Christmas for cowboys on the wide open plain. It's Christmas for cowboys, the wide open plain. So I'm going to play a little mandolin tune for you. It's written by Andy Statman, a wonderful mandolin player, clarinet player, player and composer of klezmer tunes, and an amazing mandolin player, bluegrass mandolin player and klezmer music mandolin player. And it's a tune called the Flatbush Waltz.
A lot of people in Brooklyn know Andy because he ran some sessions, some klezmer gatherings there. That would be fun to go to sometime, I think.
I would like
3. I gotta move up one. Well, Gene Autry sang some good Christmas songs, and the one that was supposed to be featured on his new record for the season was 32 Feet and 8 Little Tails. And the flip side of that got played more often, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But I liked the flip side too, and it had a real Texas swing feel to it. So we're going to sing about 32 Feet and 8 Little Tails.
Here we go.
Galloping, galloping, galloping.
Galloping, 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 galloping. Galloping, galloping, galloping.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen over the moon so bright. 32 feet and 8 little tails of white. Faster, faster, faster through the night. Galloping, galloping, old Saint Nick, he works so quickly, bringing toys to girls and boys over the roof so high. 32 feet and 8 little tails they fly. Hurry, hurry, hurry through the sky. Oh, look at 'em go, go, go. Santa's laughing. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen over the moon so bright. 32 feet and 8 little tails of white. Hurry, hurry, hurry through the night. Oh, oh, look at 'em go, go, go. Santa's laughing. Ho, 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 ho. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen over the garden wall. 32 feet and 8 little tails in all. See them canter, hear old Santa's call. Merry, Merry Christmas to you all.
Galloping, 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 galloping.
Galloping, galloping.
He thought that would be the hit, that one there, and you can see why. I was once a very long-haired hippie, and I was hitchhiking with my banjo right around Route 17 when all the toll booths there and the thruway, that junction at Monroe Woodbury, and was trying to get out to Fredonia, and had a banjo and a backpack and quite an air about me, and this big Lincoln Town car pulled over, pulled right over, came across the lanes, and he stopped and he fixed me smoking a cigar and his big and driving, no seatbelts, driving the car like this. So I get in, he goes, "Where are you going, young fella?" I said, "Well, I'm going way out western New York, but as far as you can take me, be fine." He goes, "Well, I'm going to be turning north at Deposit." So if I could take you up that far, up Route 17. I said, that'd be great. So we're driving a little ways, and he goes, you know, I picked you up because you had a banjo. And he goes, I love a banjo, and I really love that kind of music. I said, oh, well, that's great. And I said, you know, do you play music? Yes, I play some piano, and but more than that, I write songs. That's what I do. I write songs. And he goes, and I've written hundreds of songs, but I've only written one song you've ever heard of. I said, what song's that? He said, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I said, really? Is this true? And he goes, yes, my name's Johnny Marks, and I wrote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm on the board of trustees at Colgate University, and so I'm on my way there. So I was always so proud of that, and just what a random thing to have Johnny Marks pick you up. He also wrote Rockin' Round the Christmas Tree and just Silver Threads Among the Gold or something like that. So just an incredible amount of songs. And so anyway, when I got to Fredonia, I told my friends, and they went, yeah, right. Sure you did, yes. Good. And so years later, Trish and I were married, I don't know, a couple of years, and I got the Press Sun Bulletin, the Binghamton Press Sun Bulletin. We lived down near there. And I opened right to the obituaries. For some reason, I flipped the paper open, and there was his picture. And I just looked and saw the picture. I went, that's Johnny Marks, and here it was. He had passed away. It was really, so
He was the guy.
I mailed copies to all my friends from Fredonia. See, I told you that was the guy.
Well, my grandmother, Frances Riley, used to make a Christmas cake that was a little bit fruit cake, a little bit nut cake, a little bit of hard icing on the outside of it. And it must have been a family tradition at Christmas time. And then I heard Mick Maloney sing this song about Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. And I went, Mrs. Riley's cake was very much like Miss Fogarty's cake. And it has a chorus you could sing along, but it might take a little catching on to it, but there are enough verses that I'll bet this crowd can get it. There were plums and prunes and cherries, citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, such that to give you a fine stomach ache, it could kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Yeah.
And if it's hard to remember all of that, you can always diddle at the end. A nice big sing-along chorus is you can lilt as a way of singing the fiddle tunes and singing little melodies with Irish syllables. And you can go, dum, like that. Anything works.
Any vowel you can.
La la la
Deedle,
la.
da, do.
So let's try the chorus. As I sat in my window last evening, a letterman brought it to me. A little gilt-edged invitation saying, Gilhooly, come over for tea. I knew that the Fogartys sent it, so I went just for old friendship's sake. And the first thing they gave me to tackle was a slice of Miss Fogarty's cake. There were plums and prunes and cherries, citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, such that work up a fine stomach ache that could kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Mulligan wanted to try it, but really it wasn't no use, for we worked on it over an hour and we couldn't get none of it use. Till Murphy came in with a hatchet and Kelly came in with a saw. That cake was enough, be the powers above, for to paralyze any man's jaw. There were plums and prunes and cherries, citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance that work up a slice on a cake that could kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Miss Fogarty, proud as a peacock, kept smiling and blinking away till she tripped over Flanagan's brogans and she's little hope brew in her tea. I Gilhooly, she says you're not eating. Try a little bit more for me sake. Oh no, Miss Fogarty, says I, for I've had quite enough of your cake. There were plums and prunes and cherries, citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, such a work up a fine stomach ache that could kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Maloney was took with a colic, McNaughton's a pain in his head. O'Donnell lay down on the sofa and he swore that he wished he were dead. Miss Bailey went into hysterics and there she did wriggle and shake, and everyone swore she was poisoned just from eating Miss Fogarty's cake. There were plums and prunes and cherries, citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, such a work up a fine stomach ache that could kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Diny diddly 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 diny diddly diddly. Thank you very much. I'm just playing words with friends here. No. Wordle. I got the Wordle today. In 6.
Oh dear, he's usually very quick at it.
Not
today.
It was very stingy today, and that's a clue.
Okay.
I couldn't get autonomy in there. I couldn't get that.
Yeah, 5 letters. This next song was written by a woman named Nancy Wilson, and I have the gall to sing it, and I don't know how I do because Ella Fitzgerald did it perfectly. But their singing is so fine, it makes you want to sing with it. And it also asks the question, what are you doing New Year's Eve? And it makes you think about the new year and longer sunny days and starting afresh. So we decided to do this. It has a funny little entrance the way some of those old-fashioned songs do. And so I'll start with a funny little entrance. But you gotta,
yes.
When the bells, is that the right key?
When the bells start to ring.
When the bells start to ring and the horns start to blow and the couples we know are fondly kissing, will I be there with you or will I be among the missing? Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What do you do in New Year? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night. Welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you received. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What do you do in New Year? New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you
race, I stand one little chance. Here comes the jackpot question in advance. What do you do in New Year? New Year's Eve.
What do you do in New Year? New Year's Eve.
Fair Street Corral.
Well, when I met these guys, as I mentioned before, they were in a band together, but I didn't mention that Mark and his wife at that time, Lori, were living in Cold Spring and allowed John to move into their house because they had an extra room there. And that was on Fair Street. And they had a beautiful yellow Victorian with a little porch that Mark and John would play some tunes on, and then they'd put the instruments down and go out back and shoot basketball. But this is one of the tunes that they played, and they call it the Fair Street Chorale.
Moonlight in Vermont. We have to do that. We do.
John does a great job on this, but so does Ella and Louie. So sometime, if you want to talk to your
Thanks for that reminder.
machine, ask it to play Ella and Louie doing Moonlight in Vermont also.
And Dave Kipeth and I do it on that little nut dish over there. He can take that little drink coaster. He could take on with him. Two. Pennies in a stream, falling leaves of sycamore, moonlight in Vermont. Icy finger waves, ski trails on a mountainside, snowlight in Vermont. Those telegraph cables that sing down the highway travel each bend in the road. People who meet in these romantic settings are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, snowlight in Vermont. Those telegraph cables that sing down the highway travel each bend in the road. People who meet in these romantic settings are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. You and I and moonlight in Vermont.
Hurry on, or you want to go right to the first?
Let's do this now.
Which is what?
Let children go.
Oh, okay.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? It's your part. This is, we had some people say it's a little too raucous to end a lessons and carol service with, but we did it anyway.
Mark's going to sing some too. Hope you will.
So I first heard this song from Peter, Paul, and Mary, I think. My first memory of it with my older sister that had she had Smothers Brothers records, and that's what I listened to the most. But she also had a lot of Peter, Paul, and Mary records, and she really got me started playing some guitar by the fact that she had a guitar and I wasn't allowed to touch it. And that's how I started playing. And I've heard that, we used to hear that about, if you're a musician and you're going to have kids, put a guitar on the wall and say, don't touch that. And they'll become musicians. And then Mark and I used to sing this song with in Walt Michael and Company. We used to sing it there. And also it was in the Ruth Crawford Seeger book that we used, we learned about from Field Horn, friend Field Horn, who got us started doing the lessons in carol service, which we just retired from doing after 32 years.
But we're going to start doing it in Vermont along with Carrie
Yes.
Ryer Park.
Now we're going to be doing it at the Old First Church in Bennington, perhaps next year. We might do that next year. So, with a children's choir, and then we're just going to join in with them. Anyway, You may know your part on this already, and it goes like this. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you one by one, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you two by two, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you three by three, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you four by four, four for the four that stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you five by five, five for the gospel preachers, four for the four stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you six by six, six for the six that never got fixed, five for the gospel preachers, four for the four that stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you seven by seven, seven for the seven never got to heaven, six for the six never got fixed, five for the gospel preachers, four for the four stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you eight by eight, eight for the eight that stood at the gate, seven for the seven and never got to heaven, six for the six never got fixed, five for the gospel preachers, four for the four stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you nine by nine, nine for the nine, just 2 5, eight for the eight stood at the gate, seven for the seven and never got to heaven, and six for the six never got fixed, five for the gospel preachers, four for the four stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm going to send you 10 by 10, 10 for the 10 commandments, and 9 for the 9, just 2 5, 8 for the 8 stood at the gate, 7 for the 7 never got to heaven, 6 for the 6 never got fixed, 5 for the gospel preachers, 4 for the 4 stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Children, born in Bethlehem. Yeah.
Thanks for singing. That was great.
All right, we just have
Gotta get you up and moving to sing that one.
we just have one more song here to do for you tonight, and it's one that we learned again from the Ruth Crawford Seeger book, and Folk Songs for Christmas, I think it's called. And she had married Charles Seeger, who had some kids already, and Charles is in charge of the sort of folk music collection at the Library of Congress, and Ruth Crawford went through the collections and transcribed a lot of tunes. Some books she did for some piano arrangements of old folk melodies, and this one she just has the melodies written and chords, guitar chords. So this one is called "I Heard from Heaven Today."
It says you can sing the chorus with this. Comes around several times. Do I need to pass banjo to you? Sorry about that. It says, hurry on, my weary soul, I heard from heaven today. And you'll catch on, as I said. You're a wonderful singing audience. Thanks for joining and singing along. Be sure to keep in mind and tell other people about the Old Songs Festival that happens the last weekend of June. And end of year giving, if you're thinking of an organization. Yeah. The folk music clubs, especially this one, can appreciate the extra support. They do all kinds of programs besides the concerts. They had family dances and instructional programs and gatherings just for sessions, from Irish music to old-time music to learning music sort of activities. So you can pick up a flyer and go to the website, oldsongs.org, also, and see more about that.
You play a C chord.
Okay. Thanks for coming tonight, and safe home. Be safe. Mind the railroad tracks. Just when we got here today and we were doing the sound check, my fifth string peg popped out of the banjo. And John managed without his glasses to fix it mostly, but it seems to be a little cantankerous right now.
Well, at least I'll have an excuse. That darn peg was in. So the chorus, the way we do it here is, hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Let's try that again. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, heard from heaven today. A baby born in Bethlehem, and I heard from heaven today. A baby born in Bethlehem, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. The shepherds on the hill heard the angels sing. I heard from heaven today. The shepherds on the hill heard the angels sing, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. The wise men saw and they followed that star, and I heard from heaven today. The wise men saw and they followed that star, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Well, a bell is a-ringing in the other bright land, I heard from heaven today. A bell is a-ringing in the other bright land, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, my weary soul, and I heard from heaven today. Hurry on, oh my weary
Trish Miller, Mark Murphy.
And John Kirk.
Thanks, everybody. Johnny, thank you. You think about. Thank you. Other heads of this.
Well, how about a fiddle tune to finish the string band sleigh ride? They'll have
Okay, yes, we'll have a
something to help their sleighs get home.
Okay, we are going to play 3 tunes really quick. This won't take long.
Yeah, that Canadian Mountie over there asked us for these.
Yeah, this is for the Canadian moose minding the record table over there. Our gift from our friend Lee Shepherd in Binghamton. Thank you, Lee. We have several moose, stuffed moose. And we'll probably get another one this January.
And the
when we
plural
go
of
down.
moose is not mice, huh?
Yes, it's not geese. So we're going to play the Bay of Fundy, and we're going to play the real Saint Antoine, and we're going to play real Beatrice. Yes, that's brave. It's kind of brave of me to be doing that. Yeah, here we go. Ugh.
Well, we wish you a merry holiday. The way that Addie would talk about it, she would bring in Candlemas and so many other occasions that happen at this time of year too. And so the families gathering together, neighbors and friends, helping out at food banks and doing what you can to help people stay warm. That's a real good thing to do this holiday. So I hope that can all happen in your lives this next couple weeks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks.
What a way to end this concert series. Thank you all for coming tonight. I forgot to mention January 3rd, a community dance right here in this space. So hope to see you then. Many hands make light work. If you're on this side, if you would fold your chairs and bring them to the wall here. On the other side, that would be great. Safe home, whatever you celebrate, if you just celebrate life, have a wonderful holidays.